Good morning, good afternoon, good night, good evening, according to your time. I want to leave this video because of what is happening to our children. Our children, our little children are being addicted to iPad. I saw it in our group, and I've, thought about this before in my program, in my page, when I was saying that there is time for everything. But because of mothers, parents, fathers, they don't want their children to cry, they will give their children iPad from morning till night. It makes them not to have interest in other things, even to read. When they go to school, they will not be concentrated in their class because they want to come home so that they will start using the iPad. With the iPad, even because sometimes they will not even want to eat because they want to play with the iPad or look. Some parents also put what do they call it? Datas for the children. They put datas for the children to watch, things, television. So the children, little children of 3 years, 4 years, they know already how to go into everywhere. They press here, their hands go so fast to be able to, to do things that you don't know what your child is doing in media. A child of 3 years that is pressing here and there after he will, just see someone in his front talking to her or him. When they are talking to her or him, he will concentrate. And the child will remember where he pressed. He will continue to talk to that person. That person will be telling him or her something. That is why we saw so many children that died, because they control them to do something that keeps them through internet. So how can you have iPad that you will put datas for your child? Not that you download a film, a cartoon for your child, so that the time that your child is supposed to look cartoon, he will go there to look the cartoon. Because every 9 o'clock, your child have to look cartoon, or every 8 o'clock, every 7 o'clock. Because everything you do in a day have to have time. There is time for eating. There is time to play. There is time to do their homework. There is time they must go outside to play. There is time to let them look cartoon in their iPad or in television. There is time for that. There is time to sleep. So everything have time. You cannot make your child to do the same thing from morning till night. Playing without reading their books. And when you use some books, some story books also to bring up your child without going into this iPad all the time, it will be so good. Because through this iPad, they have the bad people in the other side that will control your child. Your child will not tell you because he's enjoying what that person is doing with him or her. And it make them to go astray or looking some program that is not for children. So all these things are the things that is making our children not to concentrate in things that we are telling them. Because once they started it from little baby, how can you now, when the child is 14, 10 years, you say, stop looking iPad? When you are not there, you will go and open your phone and start using it. Even when you take it from him or her, his brain will be always thinking that play he was doing in iPad, that thing will be, only that thing that your child will be thinking. I will go there to do all those things. So let us be careful the way we bring up our children. We don't have to bring up our children the way they will be in media from morning till night. It doesn't help them. Your children need fresh air. They need to play outside. Because when I see this, there is a video, maybe I will put it in this video also. When I saw this video in my family WhatsApp group, I remember that I've talked that thing in my page, that there must be time for everything for children. If you take because your child will cry too much, it will make noise, because of that you just feel like giving your child iPad that your child will hold from morning till night, that means you are making a mistake. You don't have to teach your child how to control you. You have to, make sure you train your child to the way it will be better for your child. Don't think yourself. When the child is crying, you say after when he finishes to cry, you will stop, but you will not allow your child to stay in with iPad from morning till night without going outside to play, without reading his book, without, some of them will not even want to eat. Are you going? They will be eating rush. After 1 minute eating, they are not full. They will tell you, please, mommy, I need my iPad. And some of us don't look what our children are doing with those iPads. You have not gone into your child's room to see what he's doing with that iPad. The kind of play, if it's a play for your child, if something that is good for your child, we have to know all those things. You cannot bring in child into the world and just feel, the child have to be like that. You have to be quiet. And to be quiet, you give him iPad or give her iPad, so that he will be doing what he's doing that is not good for your child. That will make your child not to live a good life. So let us learn all those things, because it's so important for us to know that there is time for everything. We cannot just jump into bearing children without having time to calculate what is good for our child and what is not good. To plan that, this thing is not good for my child, I have to resist. Even if it's crying, I don't care. I know it's not good, so I will not encourage my child to do this. But because we don't want noise, we just it will make him hard to keep quiet. She wants it or he wants it, I have to give to her. You are the one to train your child to a better way, not your child telling you what they want. They can cry, but you will make them to understand that, they must do the things according to the time they're supposed to be there. You cannot take your iPad now, and your iPad is 1 hour. Now I'm giving you your iPad around 8, but you are staying 1 hour. After 1 hour, you have to go to bed. You understand it? Now it's time to eat, you have to stay. There is time to read. Even when he's playing outside, it's enough. Now it's time to eat, come to eat. Or your homework, you have to do it. You have to put your timetable, the way your children will follow, so to work with time. And it helps them when they grow up also, because they are used to work with time. So let us learn all those things, because if we don't learn it, we are going to bring up wrong children. That is, the children that will not give their best. They will be, their life will not be good. They will not be even happy with themselves. So we should understand that anything we are doing, let us do it to the betterness of the children. What we make the children to have a better life. If I bring up these children like this, it will make them to understand that life is not easy. They have to go step by step. But if I decide to bring up children because I don't want noise, to make the child to stay quiet, I just give the child iPad from morning till night. I don't even know what the child is doing with that iPad from morning till night. And it makes the children not to have a social life. Because they don't want to go out. They prefer to stay with that iPad. They don't want to know anything. Anything they know it through, internet. They don't know anything, online. They know everything about online, but they cannot associate with people because they are used to stay alone. So their friend is that iPad. They cannot make friends. So we should be careful of what we are doing to our children, because any, character, reaction, things that the children are doing, they take it from what we teach them. So if you have any child, please, I don't say they should not learn something from internet. They have something that internet can give to them. But when it's too much, it become, something that is, they cannot do without. And it's not good for the children. So we should know these things so that we will not think we are good parents because we are buying everything for our child. You have to know what is good for your child and what is not good for her age. If that thing will be so heavy, so the children are learning faster than their brain. And it makes them not to give their best. When they are out, they want to go home. A child will be instead of the child to take fresh air, he'll be telling you, I want to go home. I don't want to stay. And mommy, let us go back home. Why is that child going back home? Because of that iPad. He wants to go and play with iPad. Not because, it doesn't even want to stay outside. It's bored to stay outside. He just wants to go to his iPad. Here he feels alone with his own iPad, going there, talking to strange people, typing with strange people, doing strange things that child is not supposed to do at that age. So we should please always be focused towards our children to know what they are doing, if it's right for them, to their health and to their life. We have to understand what our children are doing. Every time you come back from work, you must understand what your child is doing, or who you keep your child with should make sure you have your time. Give the person your timetable. This child have to sleep around 1. They have to wake up and go out and play a little bit. After that 1 hour playing, he have to read his book. And then in the night, now this child I have to read because it's a little child. I have to read a storybook for her to sleep or this. Everything have to have time. When this child, make her to know that, or him to know that iPad that is holding is not more than 1 hour. So anything he's doing with that iPad, it should not be more than 1 hour. You just take it out of her. And if they have television in their room, you must make sure the thing that they are looking in television, it must be something of little child. It should not go above her age. It should not, be doing things that, because when they go above their age, that is, they do things above their age, they will be wanting more. They want to know more. They want to know more. Because of that, the children will become strange children. What you think is normal will not be normal for them. And what is not normal will be normal for them because, they are going up, fast in that internet. Who they are talking to, things that they are doing, you cannot even imagine. Sometimes people take your children naked pictures. Because your children are there, they have made friends with those people that is laughing with them, fake laugh, telling them they love them, this, I love you more than mama, I love you more than father. They will be there. You will say, pull your pipe, pull your dress, let me see. Oh yeah, come, do this. Some of them, they tell them how they can kill themselves. So let us be careful to give our children, what do they call it, iPad with data inside for them to go into internet and be doing what they want. No, it's not a good thing. Before you give them, you know something that will make them to learn in that their age what will benefit them. And after that, you remove the data. You cannot leave them free to do what they want in internet because it's dangerous to their future. So, I would like to stop this video now. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Follow my page. Both of them are Melvina David Children Education. And please partner with our NGO program. You know, we want to use it. We advocate for children. So we want to help the children, to encourage them to be able to go to school and to make the government school the ones who can help to be comfortable for the children, because many children don't have toilet, they don't even, the rain is beating them, and they don't have desks, they don't have chair, they are suffering. And now Africans, particularly Nigerian, are so poor, they don't have work, they are really suffering. So please help me by partnering with our NGO program so that we can do good things to bring up our country. Thank you guys for listening to me. Love you all. Love you all. Ciao. Ciao.